Yo, what is up, everyone? Nickstertricker Ultimate back here with another video. So you saw by the title of this video, this is a random Royal Rumble. Um, Honestly, God, I'm just fucking bored. I, I have nothing to do in my day, so what I decided to do is I went on. I could have get one more name in here. I don't know who the fuck else I could add. Could add just random woman or whatever. Anyway, I decided to go on and list down a fuck ton of wrestling names here because I'm on YouTube. I saw someone do like some sort of random Royal Rumble thing and whatever because uh their subscribers went on. They were like, "Hey, you should do this one thing," because he goes on and he does some wrestling stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't steal this idea from him. Somebody else could have done this thing that I'm about to do, and I just don't know it. Um, but anyways, this is as you see, this is my my random Royal Rumble. So essentially, once again, it's just because I'm bored. Um, this is my idea. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, once a week, once a month, maybe. I might do once a month. Might do this once a month, depending on how well this does, or until I get bored of it. Um, Plus this adds more names. Anyway, maybe once a month I might go on, and I just do like a random ass 30-man Royal Rumble, which with professional wrestlers ranging from WWE to AEW to New Japan to um some indie scenes, just a bunch of like indie guys, because I know I have some guys written down on here that are from indie wrestling stuff that I watch. Not really so much. I watch like some of the stuff that I watch and whatever. So it's just a bunch of random like professional wrestlers, and I don't mind doing this because it's like kind of gives you an idea, and it's not like modern day guys as well. This is like guys from the past who might have unfortunately like passed away, and or this is like an older gimmick of theirs, but like I just know them as their older gimmick and maybe not anymore. That person might only have one gimmick. Essentially that's what this is. So everyone gets kind of like one slot unless I'm just a fucking dumbass and somebody is somebody else and I just don't know it. Um And I'm just not realizing, did I add... There's one name in here that I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so pissed if I do this and I didn't add them. Um, I know I spelled psychosis wrong. Anyway, just gonna do this. Close enough. I know I spelled psychosis wrong. I don't know how to spell psychosis' name, by the way, but Psycho said I didn't even add to justice. So now you have 365 people, ranging from just a bunch of like indie wrestlers or whatever, and guys who are like wrestling right now. That's kind of like in their prime in a way, but anyway, so there's a V name that I don't know if I added, so it might be 366 here. Hold on. Doesn't look like I added him either. Oh boy, shout out if you know. Series? I don't know how to spell his last name, but Vince Series from GTS Wrestling. If you guys watch GTS Wrestling, that Grimm's Toy Show, shout out to you, you're a legend. Everyone understands, like, if they're like teenagers, you guys understand like what kind of a childhood he made for multiple different people. Anyway, I think that's how you spell Vince Series' name. I'm not sure. Anyways, guys, basically how this works is I have this, and then I'm gonna go here, and as you guys see, this is just my random 30-man rumble. So I'll say if I spin the wheel and I get John Cena first, then I'm just gonna write down John Cena at 1, and then the next one's 2, and I might get Bob Backlund, and then just so on and so forth. Just a bunch of different names. I have from different things. That's just how I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna add them just so I can write them down. And then I know on my tab it says 22. I do not have. I gotta go back. I actually gotta clean some of that out because some of that stuff's just random shit that I look up because I don't ever go on and I'm like, oh, if I'm gonna look something up, I just make a new tab. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. If I look something up, I'm just gonna make a new tab. I hardly ever clean out my tabs, so I gotta go on. I gotta clean out my tabs. Because I'm always looking some shit up. Anyways, guys. So essentially, I was because I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna click the wheel. I'm not gonna eliminate the person's name. Whoever gets put into this rumble, I'm not gonna eliminate their name simply because I'm not gonna choose who, like, I'm not gonna erase their name. How do I say this? I'm not gonna erase their name because next month when I'm doing this, like I said, I might do this like once a month. If I do this once a month, I'm gonna keep the person's name in there for the next rumble, and then so on and so forth. And once again, I'm gonna continuously add people, so expect this number to go from in like the next month, like, or maybe in a couple of weeks here, to go up to like fucking, I don't know, 500 maybe. I don't know. I think 500 is a little bit too high, but I made this list in a week. So if I got 366 names in a week, hell, I think less than a week, I think that I can easily get 500, or maybe even 1,000 names by month 2. And maybe I might decide to include women because I don't really have that many women names in here. I mainly just added all the women who won Royal Rumble matches because I didn't know what I was gonna do at first, and I decided, nah, if there's a woman, I want her to be like a surprise entrant, and I might like 1 to 2 women in a match. But yet again, though, that's not really the rules. The rules are like, this is a 30-man Royal Rumble, so it's mainly like my random 30-man Royal Rumble. Anyway, that's essentially how this is going to work. I'm going to go on. I'm going to pause this, actually, so I can go on and make a wheel after I'm done that has the 30 and then whatever. So, anyways, I don't know. Anyways, let's just get started because I'm wasting 8.5 minutes talking about how this works while you guys will learn as it goes on how this works. So anyways, let's just see who is number 1. It's a shit ton of names. I have no idea how laggy this will be or not. And Carmelo Hayes is one. So, like I say, guys, it's close because we want to keep him in. Essentially, guys, anybody can win this. Once again, I have multiple, like, decades of pro wrestling and feeling, oh dear God. And one thing that I am interested in, guys, is how many people, might win the amount of Royal Rumble matches that I have written down here. Great Khali, once again. I have so many weird and obscure names, like Carmelo Hayes, Brock Lesnar, and Great Khali. Mind you, this is all in their prime, by the way. So, and once again, like, the other wheel that I'll have, it will be, well, there you go, first AW guy. Well, Ospreay in there at number 4. I'm gonna go on, make a wheel of 1 through 30, spin it, and then I'll go on my tabs, on my little notes, and whoever that number, 1 through 30, the wheel lands on, that's the number that's gonna win the Royal Rumble. So as time goes on, the same person could win it if they enter multiple times. So yeah, or maybe I might go on and spin it twice. That's what I might do. I might go on and I might spin it twice, and then the person is like the person being eliminated last, and then the next number is the person who wins it. And Bad Bunny, there you go, the first celebrity of the match. And this, by the way, guys, for celebrities, I do have celebrities in here. As long as they've had at least one kind of wrestling match, then they are automatically into this. Or has something to do with pro wrestling in general. Tongaloa, I don't know if I spelled his name right or not. But yeah, but anyways, guys, so for celebrities, it depends on their names. Not their names, but like depends on what they did with pro wrestling. Jimmy, ooh, that could be good for like storytelling. There you got Tongaloa, and then Jim Uso coming in. So interesting. I'm also intrigued to find out who's gonna be like the first elimination of the match. Cause I might spin the number 3 times. Don't know why I brought up Heather. Probably because my mother's name is Heather, or I wrote down the movie Heathers enough times, but I don't know. That's interesting. Gotta hit correct. Simon Goff. There we go. Simon Gotch in there at 10. Wow. We're already at 10. This is like 13 minutes in. Curtis Axel. But I have no idea if he's still going by or not. So once again, if there are guys who I have no idea on the indie scene, I'm just going to call them by their WWE name because that's how I know them. Chavo Guerrero. I know that he still goes by Chavo Guerrero for a fact. So he's still gonna be Chavo. Doink the Clown. Clash of the Eras. Dude, Lord Almighty, we have Doink the Clown. Just a fucking clusterfuck of people, guys. That's gonna be the names in this match. Buddy Matthews, Rhea's husband. He's on the House of Black currently, or whatever their name's gonna be. Which I think Rhea Ripley's in here. I'm almost positive, so it would be funny as shit if I just got her. That's like it's false. So the one thing is as well, guys, with this like unpredictability factor with whoever's gonna win it, like I guess I just call him my Royal Rumble champion. But for instance, Santino Marella, like the wheel could choose that number 16 wins it, and they could be like, oh shit. Um, G-Raver is an indie wrestler. Don't know where he wrestles, but I do know that he is an independent wrestler. So if you hear names that you've never heard before, most likely they're just a little bit older, or B, they're an indie wrestler. Evan Bourne. I think Evan Bourne goes by a different name now. I honestly, God, don't know what his name is. I just know him as Evan Bourne. I think it's Matt Sydal. I think, but I could be wrong about that. Ooh. And Kenta, nice. Oh man, fuck you. This is Engine 20, jeez. Anyways, guys, Kenta, the man that I believe CM Punk stole the GTS from. So we have both Usos in this thing. Mr. Yeetman himself, Jey Uso. So, I'm honestly surprised we aren't getting more WWE names in here. Nickstertricker, well, kind of a WWE name. In a way, entrant number 22 is coming up next here. Omos is making his name in Japan, I've heard lately. I think he just relinquished tag titles, so I think Omos, speaking of Royal Rumbles, guys, the Royal Rumble's coming up in February. Let me know down in the comment section below who you guys think is gonna win this year's Royal Rumble. I'm gonna go on and make a predictions video on Friday, with my action figures on who I think is gonna win the Royal Rumble. Or just my Royal Rumble predictions in general. So, do you guys think that Omos will enter the Royal Rumble match? That'd be... I don't know if that'd be against... Jesus, fuck. So I know he's not gonna fucking enter this year's Royal Rumble, speaking of surprise entries. But he's actually somebody who I do have down as a surprise entry. That's fucking hilarious. What are we at? This is entry number 25 I'm about to choose. The range of names and people like John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, these big name guys the wheel hasn't chosen yet. But they choose Balls Mahoney. Balls Mahoney, is somebody who used to wrestle ECW back in the day. Really fun wrestler. Really unique name, that's why I remember it so well. Mainly, besides from just me having those a big name. Besides from me just, being, like, this fucking wrestling knowledge head of mine. I don't know where the hell anybody's at. Like, the numbers are so goddamn small. Chris Benoit, I mean, that number 27. You know, it's the lucky number of the draw. It's one in 2004. But at least him and Vince McMahon didn't start it out. That would have been interesting. But Johnny Gargano. Speaking of Johnny Gargano, him and his tag partner Tommaso Ciampa against Mostly Machine Guns for the Royal Rumble. 2 out of 3 falls. I feel like it's going to be a really hidden gem. Like, that's going to be one of those matches that people are going to look back on and be like, it's one of the best from this year. Jake Atlas, somebody who has wrestled for the WWE and AEW a handful of times. Managed to get his own action figure. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be entry number 30. In this Royal Rumble. So who's gonna be entry 30? Earthquake, that's a big man to be into this. So guys, before I pause you, I just want to quickly go down this list. So in order from 1 through 30, we have Carmelo Hayes, Brock Lesnar, Great Khali, Will Ospreay, Dax Harwood, Bad Bunny, Tonga Loa, Jimmy Uso, Heath Slater, Simon Gotch, Curtis Axel, Chavo Guerrero, Doink the Clown, Buddy Matthews, Seth Rollins, Santino Marella, G Raver, Evan Bourne, Kenta, Jey Uso, Matt Striker, Omos, Vince McMahon, Chris Masters, Balls Mahoney, Batista, Chris Benoit, Johnny Gargano, Jake Atlas, and Earthquake. So different, kind of like different eras in a way. Guys that you don't see or hear of too often. And yeah, I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna go make a wheel that shows numbers 1 through 30, and then I'm gonna spin it twice. Might even spin it three. I'm going to spin it 3 times, and I'll explain why here. Just hold on a minute. Alright, guys, so I am back, and that did not take as long as... Fucking ads. That did not take as long as I thought to have. So we have here entrance number 1 through 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And I'm going to spin it 3 times. The first time, it's going to be the first elimination of the match. The second time I'm going to spin it is... actually I might spin it a couple times. I don't know. Anyways, the first time I'm going to spin it is going to be first elimination of the match. The second time I'm going to spin it is last eliminated, meaning this was the runner-up. And the third time is going to be the winner of the Royal Rumble. Do I spin it a 4th time? Maybe 5 times, a 4th for who gets most eliminations, and a 5th time for who's lasts the longest? Or will we know who lasts the longest depending on the number? I don't know. Let's see off of these first 3 here. Maybe we might spin it 4 times. I don't know. I'll think about it. So, entrance 1 through 30. Who's first eliminated? Oh, shit. 7. Tonga Loa is first eliminated in the Royal Rumble match. Okay, I have to be really slow sometimes with big words like that. Because I write down Elimination Chamber a lot on my phone. So I'm always hesitant on spelling out words like that. Done. So, Tonga Loa's out. He's the first eliminated, but the question is, who's going to be the last person eliminated in my random Royal Rumble match? Number 4, the runner-up being Will Ospreay. Wow, so Will Ospreay, by rights, could be the longest guy, so that takes care of that. But now the next question is, who's gonna be the winner of the Royal Rumble? Earthquake. Number 30. Jeez. Earthquake is your winner of the Royal Rumble match. Wow. So Will Ospreay also got the longest time in the Rumble as well. If we're doing it this by standard, like 2 minutes, like 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and Ospreay got, I don't know how long, plus however long it would have taken for Earthquake to eliminate Ospreay. But man, I mean, Earthquake, that just shows that, like, the bigger you are, the harder it is to get out. So Earthquake to come in here and, do that. But guys, I do want to spin it one last time. Just to see who gets the most eliminations in the Royal Rumble match. #29. Jake Atlas gets the most eliminations. You know what? I'm spinning it one last time because how the fuck is he gonna do that? It has to be a number that makes sense. So it can't just be like 21. He eliminates 21 people. You know what? No, I'm not doing that. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys. I decided to go on and do 15 slots because the record right now is 13 in a Royal Rumble. I'm going to go 15 because, well, to me, that just makes sense to do 15 because it's its own record within itself. But 21 eliminations, somebody who drew entry number 29, it's possible. It really is. But I just don't feel like that's also humanly possible at the same time. That means he comes out 29, and then there's like 28 other guys in there, and Jake Atlas just comes in and just fucking shucks out just damn near everyone but the remaining however many people. So just to keep things fair and to not make it totally out of whack and unrealistic, because somebody could also go on and in my 30 pick could go on and say, hey, you eliminated 29 guys even though you didn't win the Royal Rumble. It's not how that works. So I'm keeping it as a plain simple 15 because I feel like 15 is it's not an even number, but it's a fair enough number, I guess I should say, for most Royal Rumble eliminations in a match. So whatever the number lands on here is the amount of eliminations Jake Atlas gets. Which is 11. That's fair. So far, he gets 11 eliminations in the Royal Rumble match. So, I think that's fair enough. So, finally, to round things off, the first participant in the Rumble match is Carmelo Hayes. The first two participants are Carmelo Hayes and Brock Lesnar. The final number 30 participant is Earthquake. The person who got eliminated first is Tonga Loa. The person who got the most eliminations is Jake Atlas at 29. Tonga Loa, of course, entering at 4. The person who was the runner-up was number 4, Will Ospreay. I'm sorry, Tonga Loa entered at 7. At number 4, Will Ospreay, who, of course, also got the longest time because of that reason. Because of him being the runner-up and being so early on. Even though Carmelo Hayes, Brock Lesnar, and Ray Khali could have also been eliminated fairly late as well. I still say that Ospreay could have gone on and surpassed their times because of him being at number 4. Because 1 through 5 are kind of like the Iron Man slots. And of course, your winner of this first random Royal Rumble, it is Earthquake. So that pretty much sums it up. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna probably do this once a month. I'm gonna add more names to it as I think about more professional wrestlers. I have names already in here like Undertaker, Big Boss Man, Psychosis, Super Crazy, Balls Mahoney, like you saw, G Raver here, these 30 entrants. Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, Bully Ray, Devon Dudley. I have so many guys. Cody Rhodes. I have a bunch of them in here. And if you guys think that I should add all the women and just say fuck it, it's gonna be every pro wrestler in here to give everybody an equal fair chance, sure, but I'd much rather have at least one woman per rumble, 1 to 2 women per rumble, just so it can be a 30-man rumble. And that's not me trying to, put disrespect on the women's names, um, but I just wanna keep them as a surprise entrant as if it were like a regular Royal Rumble. Or you guys might want me to go on and do an every woman Royal Rumble and take out the women's names so I do have in here, replace them all with men's, and then make my own huge wheel of women. So maybe that's what you guys want me to do now since women have that. I don't know. And I do like me some tag teams, and I could do 15 tag team Royal Rumble match, 15 team Royal Rumble match. So I might. I don't know. I'll figure it out. See how what this video does. But yeah, and I don't know. Just give me guys your best opinions on this, and if you think I should be doing this once a month or not. I enjoyed this. This was random, but I feel like it was random enough, and this is a fun enough concept to do. And hey, maybe you guys can go on and add more names and then just 366. So you guys want to just say F it, make all of them like intergender rumbles, and just add men and women alike, and add just everybody in here. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and once again, comment down below. Let me know if what you guys think I should be doing more for this, and let me know you guys have to win this year's Royal Rumble. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.